Hey girlies, it's Tammy. I'm back at you with another video. So today I actually thought my mic was working, but actually there was no battery inside, so we're gonna have to do a voiceover. But I am talking to you guys in this video, so just excuse my mouth moving. But we're doing a transformation. I'm gonna show you how I do my everyday look from before to this. So let's get started. So first of all, I start off with primer. I've been loving the Makeup Forever smoothing primer for covering my pores. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm moving on to color correction. So I'm trying to show you guys the difference. Once you've put orange over your dark spots or dark discoloration or bags under your eyes, it really does brighten that area. So I know orange does look scary to put on your face, but if you can see, it really does help in cancelling out the dark marks. So moving on to foundation, I'm taking my black opal foundation stick in the shade Truly Topaz, and then I'm also going to take my EX1 foundation and blend it all together. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm using the shade 13. I am the shade 14, but my 14 ran out, so I have to use 13 today, but it does end up working anyway, so it's okay. So now I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution sponge, and I got this as a Christmas present. That's what I'm telling you guys right now. My mum brought me the new set. I think it's the nudes, iconic nudes brush collection. It was £20, but it's now on sale for $9.99 at Superdrug. So if you want to grab it, you can, but it comes with about 10 or 11 brushes and a sponge. So I'm using the sponge today to see how it goes. It's really soft actually. Now looking back, it does a good job. Okay, so I'm going to kind of skip through foundation because everyone knows how to pat foundation on. So I'm going to skip to eyebrows, and this is basically how I do my eyebrows. I just take this Weaver dupe brush, which I did do a video on. I will link it down below in case you're interested. And I take my NYX Tame and Frame brow pomade, and I just draw my brow. And of course, cleaning up my eyebrow with some concealer. Now going on to priming my eyelids. Because this is a everyday transformation, I don't usually do eyeshadow every day, but on the days that I feel, a little bit extra, or I have a little bit of extra time, I just put a tiny bit of crease color down, like a brown or an orange, a very light wash of color. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm just priming my lids first using the NYX eyeshadow base, and also setting it with some powder. So for eyeshadow today, I'm taking the Makeup Geek palette. It just happened to be sitting on my table. So I'm taking Chickadee and Cocoa Bear. They are just nice, neutral, easy colors to throw quickly in the crease and be done with it. So I'm just going to blend that in my crease really quickly. No precision or nothing. It's not a cut crease. It's just a really easy transformation video. So just blending it in my crease. What I'm basically saying in this clip is I do this sometimes because I have no definition in my crease, so sometimes throwing a crease color in makes me feel a lot better about myself, and that's why I'm laughing. So yeah, now I'm going in with eyeliner. I love this LA Splash Arkitekt eyeliner pen, so precise, but I'm just going to create a wing. What I'm saying in this clip is I prefer a wing, but sometimes if I don't have time, I'll just do a quick line at the top, but I always use eyeliner, no matter what. Okay, so once my eyeliner is done, I take the same brush I used to clean up my eyebrows and I clean up my eyeliner. And then I use mascara. I managed to get my hands on my favorite mascara, the Jordana Best Lash Extreme. I picked up a pack of 3 from Amazon, but it's my favorite drugstore mascara. Now, of course, eyelashes are optional, but I prefer to wear eyelashes. So I'm going to take my Lovable Lashes Synthetic 5-pack in the style 502. I just took these ones once again because they were right in front of me, and usually on an everyday basis, I use what is right in front of me on my desk. So while I leave the eyelash glue to get tacky, I move on to concealer, and I take my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Cool Tan. It's definitely one of my ultimate top favorites. So affordable, but yet so much coverage. Just an amazing formula. I love this concealer. And does anybody else like forget about their eyelashes while they're doing something else and the eyelash glue dries? It happens to me way too often. So recently I rediscovered my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the back of my drawer, and this is the shade Biscuit. So I'm just using it as an extra brightener underneath my eyes. And of course going back in with that Makeup Revolution sponge and blending it all out. So a couple of you asked me how to put on eyelashes, and I didn't feel like making a whole video about it, so I thought I would include it in this video. And of course, just my luck, the mic does not work or was not on. So yeah, I'm trying to show you how I put on eyelashes. I tell you, I take the glue, wait till it's tacky, look down into the mirror, place the eyelashes on top, make sure the middle is stuck on, and then go into the end of the lash, so the end of your eye, basically where the wing is, tuck that in, make sure that's stuck on, and then go to the inner part of your eye and make sure that is stuck on. So I hope this helps you, even though there is no talk through. I will try do it again in another video to help you girlies. So really quickly, I'm just going to show you again on the other eye. So you attach the middle, then you attach the end, and then you attach the inner corner. Tacky eyelash glue is the best. If you try and do this while it's wet, once you attach it down, it will slip right off. So make sure the glue has been sitting for 30 seconds to a minute, and then it should stick perfectly. Now for an everyday makeup, obviously baking is optional, but it depends on your skin type. If you get oily or your makeup starts to disappear, fade, get slippy and slidey throughout the day, then you might want to bake or simply set your makeup with a light layer of powder. It's completely up to you. No one needs this much powder, but I feel more comfortable and more matte with this much powder. Okay, so the main difference between my makeup for YouTube and my makeup for going out is the baking time. I do not let it sit on my face. I wipe it away almost immediately. This is because it looks beautiful on camera the longer you leave it, but in real life it just doesn't translate like that. It looks a bit more powdery and cakey under there, so if you swipe it away really quick, you won't have that cakey buildup underneath your eyes. Even though that cakey buildup, I don't know why, but it translates really nice on camera, but it does not come across like that in person. So if you are going out and meeting people in real life, you might not want to bake for 10 minutes like everyone says. You might want to bake for literally 1 minute. Now to set the places that I did not bake, I love using my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in dark, and literally one sweep of that all over the face sets it perfectly. You don't need, you know, pounds and pounds of it. It does perfectly with one layer. Then going in with my bronzer. Now the most common mistake I see with everybody's everyday makeup, like on the streets, when I'm walking down the street, I can see people don't use bronzer or they don't contour, and if you just highlight under your eyes, you will appear washed out or something is wrong with your face. You must bronze or contour. You don't need both on an everyday basis, but you must do one or the other, especially if you've highlighted with a different color under your eyes. You can tell. Okay, so what I'm basically saying here is, if you want, you could just throw on a lipstick and lip gloss and be done, but I feel more comfortable with having my lower lashes done. I don't know what it is, but I feel naked without my lower lashes done. So I go in with a little bit of the Chickadee and Cocoa Bear, and also some bottom lash mascara, also black eyeliner on the bottom of my eyes. This is just a preference, it's not a necessity. If you don't like things on your bottom lashes, then you really don't have to do it. Like I said, you could just throw on lipstick and be done with the look. So as an everyday blush, I prefer to use orange, so I'm taking the NYX cinnamon blush, and I love the way this just looks so natural on my skin tone. And then for highlight, I just take whatever is left on my highlighting brush and just sweep it on my cheeks. I don't like booming highlights. You know, in real life it looks nice on camera once again, but in real life it's just not the one. So on an everyday basis, although I love liquid lipsticks and colors, I prefer hassle-free nudes when I go out. It's just so I don't have to keep touching up my lips. And I do have a video on my top 10 nude lipsticks for dark skin, so I will leave that link down below in case you're interested. But today I'm using Pitch Lip Liner by Colourpop, and I'm using Wet n Wild lipstick in the color Sandstorm. So in this video I did mention a couple of my favorite nude lipsticks to reach for and wear, so I think I'm just going to leave the video linked down below, because obviously my mic was off in this video and you can't hear anything I'm saying. But I think my top 3 MAC ones are Verve, Well, Persistence and Pandemi. They are the perfect nudes for darker skin. But for today I thought I'd keep it nice and affordable, so I'm using Wet n Wild Sandstorm, which is a gorgeous kind of peachy nude brownie shade. Another one of my favorites from Wet n Wild is Mochalicious. I have a whole swatch video, quite old video actually, but I have a whole swatch video swatching all of these Wet n Wild lipsticks, so I'll leave it listed down below in case you're interested as well. And last but not least, I take my Makeup Forever Mist and Fix spray and give myself a good spray, so we're all set and ready to go for the day. Okay girlies, and that is how I transform myself from this to this every day. This is my, well, not every day because I don't wear makeup every day, but this is my everyday going out look. This is how I look if you most likely see me on the street. So overall, this is a really easy look for me, and I could do it in about 10-15 minutes. It's kind of like a quick makeup option for me if I need to get out of the house really quick but I want to look decent. This is the makeup look that I do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, girlies. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in my next one with my mic actually working. See you guys. Bye.